Hello Chess World, this is Lucky Actor welcoming you to today's World Chess News. It's April 19th, 2024, and I'm here to bring you all the latest updates from the world of chess. With so much happenings in round 12, let's jump into the candidates first. 3 wins in round 12 and 4 players in serious tight fight to challenge Ding. Candidates Tournament 2024 keep delivering. All fighting games and 3 out of 4 are decisive, while only the sole leader draws, and 3 closest chasers win to put themselves on the lead, or within just half a point shy of it. Just imagine the thrill the chess world is having, and what the remaining 2 rounds keeping in store. To start with the draw game, Pragu with black pieces against the tournament leader, Nepo had to press for victory, as he had to win it to give him a shot for the top spot. But Nepo managed to keep Pragu in check, and the game ended in a draw. This pushes Pragu a bit behind in his race for top spot, while Nepo also had to compromise his sole lead. In the other game, however, Caruana outplayed Vidit for crucial victory that would improve his chance to reach the top with just half a point shy of it in the points table. Unless he could force the win here, he would have been almost out of the tournament, and so his resurgence came in absolute crucial moment. The most notable game, perhaps, was played out between Hikaru Nakamura and Alireza Firouzja. Alireza, the Frenchman, chose French defense with black against Hikaru's e4. In exchange variation of French, Hikaru took Alireza out of his preparation with his unconventional queen a4 in just move 7. The game began. Alireza made the game very sharp and interesting, and Hikaru was not letting go of his initial advantage, which he eventually converted into a winning advantage. And then Hikaru blundered and let go of his advantage completely in the endgame. Alireza equalized for a brief moment, and then he pushed his g-pawn forward prematurely in time scramble. This allowed Hikaru to regain his winning chance, and the American wizard made the most of it. He bagged a victory that put him in shared lead for the first time. Kudos to Hikaru in his doing it with 2 major setbacks in earlier rounds against Vidit in this tournament. In the other game that Gukesh played against Abbasov, Gukesh appeared with a clear plan. With black pieces, he transposed into Nimzo Indian defense in peculiar move order that confused Nijat from the very beginning. Gukesh was literally bulleting his moves to psyche out his opponent, although Nijat had been keeping up with the position all over until he fell into time trouble, the story that returns too frequently in this tournament. And just before reaching the next time control in move 40, Gukesh got the advantage he needed and converted it to a victory that would also put him in lead, again besides Hikaru and Nepo. What a turnout of events, and we shall look into the standings and interesting pairings after covering other important news of the day. So stay with us, and please don't forget to press the subscribe button before you leave. Vaishali win fails to bring any significance in women's candidates 2024 standings. Lei Tingjie and Humpy Koneru let go of their winning advantage to draw their games against Langno and Goryachkina respectively, though Vaishali managed to win against Muzichuk. Also, Salimova, despite having a good advantage out of the opening, could not convert it into a victory against Tan Zhongye, the tournament leader. This keeps the leaderboard of the women's section more or less unchanged, but it has all the potentials to go weird in remaining couple of rounds, which we shall come back to shortly with the pairings. Abhimanyu Mishra won to join lead in St. Louis Chess Classic 2024. In round 8 of St. Louis Chess Classic, the youngest ever Grandmaster Abhimanyu defeats Grandmaster Darius Swiac to claim the lead besides Mikhail Antipov. In final round today, he will face Aryan Chopra to win the tournament. Good luck to Abhimanyu Mishra. Ivanchuk, Donchenko and Pranav wins in round 9 of Sunway Formentera Chess Festival, as standings at top remains unchanged. Vasil Ivanchuk, Luke Donchenko and Venkatesh Pranav win against their respective opponents in top boards, and thus the leaderboard remains the same on top, which Donchenko and Chucky lead with 7 points out of 9 rounds, and Pranav is right behind them with half a point short. Standings at open section of candidates goes nuts, while Tan and Lei are seemingly the last 2 to fight out in women's section. It's a 4-way fight in open section of candidates tournament, as we are set out to go for the last 2 rounds. 3 players, Hikaru, Ian and Gukesh, are tied for the first place with 7 points each, and Caruana is right behind them with just half a point short of it. In women's section, Tan Zhongyi leads, and Lei Tingjie is chasing Tan with just half a point short. Some thrilling pairings ahead in penultimate 13th round after today's rest day is calling us to observe some actions on boards, as Hikaru Nakamura will face his co-leader Nepo with black pieces. Caruana will try his best against Pragu Towen and join the leaders. Gukesh will take his chance against Alireza to move ahead too. Too much of drama to happen in round 13. So please subscribe and do come back to our updates. That was all for today's news. Thank you for joining us today. This is Lucky Actor signing off. Until tomorrow, take care and bye-bye.